What's up with it, fellas? What's up with it? What's up with it? Get up in here and let's talk about it, fellas. Get up in here and let's talk about it. You dig? Let's talk about it. Let's handle business. Let's get to this game. You dig? Get at me in the PayPal. Get at me in the PayPal and the Cash App. The links are definitely in the chat area, fellas. Get at me on Rumble just as well. The links is in the chat area on the Rumble. And get at me in the Patreon, fellas. All the tiers are open. And when you go over to Rumble, fellas, remember to download the Rumble app and go follow Casey the Red Pill out for the bunker and get that work. We're gonna get that work. We're gonna get things going. You dig? It's countless of videos over there. Let's make that shit happen. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell, fellas. Also hit the membership button, fellas, because that's very important for you fellas to get ready for the exclusive pre-records and exclusive live streams. Hold on, let me put this. Make this motherfucker down. This bitch. Shit, take that shit down. Pedro and this motherfucker, the homie Pedro. What's up with it, Pedro? Oh shit, what's up, KC? What's up, bro? Yeah, we in all shit, KC. We in the building, fellas. You already know what time it is. We in here, we're gonna speak that game. I had things going today earlier, fellas. So I said, let me go ahead and get up in here, get some shit going. You know, I ain't gonna miss the live stream. I'm gonna definitely bring you guys a game. And shouts out to Pedro for coming through like he always do, showing that love. You dig? I got some new shit for you too, Pedro. That shit right here. It's that shit, boy. That profound. That's that shit right there, bro. Gangster. It come with this shit too. It come with a little bottle, that shit like a traveling size bottle. That shit gangster, bro. I'm telling you. Bitch gonna suck you out your motherfucking boxers, out your briefs, ASAP fucking with that shit. That's that Giorgio shit. That's that new profound. The latest about Giorgio Armani. Yeah, this is Aqua di Giorgio profound. That shit gangster, I'm telling you. But shouts out to the homie Pedro. Let me see. Well, Pedro say I need to get that one and that Dior. Dior. I think I got some. No, I got that's Dolce and Gabbana. I got each want that. Yeah, that Dior Sauvage. Gangster. I'm telling you, bro. I know what you're talking about. I pretty much got all that shit, bro. I be on point when it come to that shit that smell good. You know what I'm saying? Damn. It's this motherfucking shirt. I've been over there doing some work. Had a hoodie on this shirt, stretched this motherfucker out. It's a new one too. I done fucked it up already. You know how I be, fellas. But y'all already know what time it is, fellas. I'm gonna hit you up with the topic, fellas, real quick. You don't have to worry about a great case. Great, y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas. Y'all see it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause I did a consultation about this shit yesterday, bro, on New Year's Eve. I'm like, damn, but I had to get to the car. I made it happen with homie and shit because he was going through something and he didn't want to express himself in a bluntish type way, you know what I'm saying, and how he want to come out because he was worrying about if she may say something and it's a chance he can get hit. He was telling me about a dude. It's a dude that he's out of, I think he's what, 25. He said he was in college and he know a dude that actually went through that shit and actually got hit with a case like that. You know what I'm saying? Coming out very aggressive and, you know, a little touchy feely or whatever the case may be. And I had to do a consultation with him. So I said, let me go ahead and bring this shit to the forefront for a topic for you guys so you young men don't have to take this shit and run with it and think that this is what it is. You know, if you say certain things, if she allow you to touch her certain ways, or if she tell you no, if she's in your vicinity and she agree to come over or whatever, she tell you no, would it be considered rape if you're trying to actually convince her or whatever? You know, it can lead to that, fellas. So we're going to break down what's, you know what I'm saying, what you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, what to look out for and how to navigate yourself around those negative ass attitudes, avenues, because we ain't fucking with that. But before we do that, fellas, y'all already know what time it is. Get at me in the Gmail at the bottom. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails Fargo the Real Rails FA1. You dig? And like, share, and subscribe, fellas, and hit the super chat membership button. It's very important for you guys to do that. You dig? But let's get to it. When a woman is into you, fellas, she wants to fuck you, she wants to smash you, she wants to make it happen with you, fellas. That's her interest. level. Remember, all these things, there's steps to it. That's her interest level. And if she's into you, fellas, she's interested in you. As long as you don't be on no creepy, weird type shit, fellas, what would you have to worry about a grape case for? She's into you. She want to fuck you. She want to give it up to you. She want to make it happen with you. So you don't need to worry about a grape case. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Now, if you gotta convince a woman, you gotta come off a little bit too harsh or hard on a woman or whatever. You put her in a situation where she is like, I don't want to do it, but I don't want him to disrespect me. I don't want him to curse me out. I don't want him to treat me no kind of way, possibly put his hands on me or whatever the case may be. And she'll put herself in that stance, fellas, to make it happen with you. Now, shit like that, yeah, you could probably have to worry about shit like that. If a woman's not highly into you, fellas, she's not highly into you. She sees you for what she sees you as, and she want to utilize you for what she wanted to utilize you for, right? And you guys ain't paying attention to the game, and you guys ain't paying attention to the game when it comes to that, fellas, then, you know, you doing too much pandering. You doing too much giving in to her. You doing too much trying to make her see it your way. You know, trying to have sex and make her see it your way, and it's, you know, convince her it's best for you to fuck with me and this thing. You know, I can do this for you. I can do that. Then you gotta remember, she's not fucking you. She's fucking with your, you know, what's your resources or what you can do for her. She's fucking what benefits her. She's not fucking you. She's fucking what benefits her. So chicks like that, fellas, when the pot dries up, the money ain't right no more, shit ain't going right, you pretty much is done with her or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you got to worry about scandalous shit like that, bitches like that. And not to say they all will come at you like that, but that's one of their stunts that they can pull. You know what I'm saying? It's lying and coming off with that grape shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, pumping and dumping, fellas, will only work if the interest is in there from her. You know, she's into you. If she's into you, she's interested in you, or whatever the case, and you only looking at her as a fuck. She probably know that there's a chance she's not gonna get a relationship out of you. There's nothing gonna transpire in this situation. She know there's a chance. You know, it's just a fuck thing or whatever. You know, you can get that off. You can fuck a bitch, and yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Now that depends on how you handling the situation. Now, if you fuck the bitch and you know she's into you, you fuck her, and you know I'm great, get dressed and shit. I'm gonna have to leave. Can you walk me to my car? You all, nah, man, chilling. I ain't doing. Now you just hard up, don't give a fuck type of motherfucker. Then yeah, she could be pissed off, mad, and go and do some other shit, scandalous type of shit to you, fellas, or whatever the case may be. But when you coming in lying, I want to be there for you. You know, I want to be stepdaddy to you and the kids. You know, for the kids or whatever the case. You know how these suckers be the suckers. I want to help you out. I want to be your man. I want to be the provider. I want to be in your life. You know, I want to take you off the market. I don't want you to be fucking no other man and things of that sort. You feeding her all this shit, which means what, fellas? It goes back to the old saying: women are more equipped and adapt to the shit that they hear. You get what I'm saying? We're more visual creatures. We look at ass, we look at titties, damn, we'll smash that shit. Damn, fuck the shit out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That's not really women. So when you approaching her and are you having a conversation with her and you lying to her, telling her the shit that she wants to hear or whatever, and she holds that dearly to her feelings, to her emotions, then what you think she can do to you? Yeah, you can worry about great cases and her coming off on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, I teach you guys to always be upfront and always be real. You see how far this shit will go? See how deep the game will go? Because you're playing with a woman's feelings. And when you're playing with a woman's feelings, man, nigga, shit. Ain't nothing. Boy, I'm telling you, ain't nothing nobody can do about that, man. Because we talking about the system. We talking about the bail bondsmen, money, lawyers. We talking about a lot of things if she was to go that route, fellas. You get what I'm saying? That's why you get women that will destroy your job. call and fuck up your job, come up to your job, be on some bullshit, fuck up your car, you know what I'm saying, tear down your shit on, just do erratic bullshit type behavior to you fellas because you're letting her astray. You're lying. You're not keeping it real. You get what I'm saying, fellas? So these things can come about from her putting a case on you. Coming with that shit, fellas. Not necessarily say she's gonna put the case on you. It could be anything, but you gotta remember, nigga, shit. The case is definitely can be a pulling card for one of these bitches. They'll go out that route, man. And like I was saying, when I was doing a consultation with the guy, he was telling me about the dude he was in college with. And he said, they will flirt, his partner and the bitch will flirt with each other, whatever the case may be. But she would never cross that boundary like to kiss and hug, do all, that physical type shit. But she would flirt with him. So he didn't know the game. He's young. He didn't know the game. He didn't know that she wasn't really into him. She just wanted some attention or whatever. So he took it a little bit further and went up behind her, got up on her ass. You know how a motherfucker walk up behind a bitch, get up on their ass and walk up behind her. He did that to the chick. And she turned around screaming and all that. He got one of them cases, one of them SA, you know what I'm saying? Assaults. You get what I'm saying, fellas, because he didn't know the game. And the dude I did a consultation with, the young man, he's baffled behind it. He don't know where to start because his homie got hit like this. So he like, what if a bitch flirt? What if I go out like that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here to teach you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the charisma. Everything is within the charisma. Fellas, you got to pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Women will put themselves in your vicinity for you to talk to them, do a little filly touching and whatever the case. But you got to have enough wherewithal, enough game, enough knowledge and sense to pay attention to what's really happening. And if you don't, that's how you get hit in the head, fellas. That's how you get hit across the head. That's how you get these cases. That's how you get in trouble. That's how you get everything taken from you. You got to register as a, one of them S offenders. You get what I'm saying? We're going to keep it PG here because of YouTube and their policies. But y'all get what I'm saying, fellas. A lot of things can come about simply because you won't have the game. You're not paying attention to what's going on. It's all about the charisma, fellas. It's all about if she's highly into you, if she's into you enough to where she wants to smash, fellas. And if a bitch is willing to fuck you and she's into you and she's ready to fuck and make shit happen, fellas, you ain't got to worry about a grape case unless you just this creepy motherfucker that would, I guess, turn her off in that way to where she could think that way of you. Other than that, you straight, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking 43 years old, fellas. My first piece of ass at 12. You know what I'm saying? That creeping around and getting a little ass. When I first inserted and know that I was popping is at 13 or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And talking years. And I ain't never once had no shit like this on me. Even when I didn't have the game to know what was up, I didn't have that on me, fellas, because the majority of the women that I fucked wanted to fuck me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, have I seduced women before? Of course. And convincing women? No, I'm not great. I ain't got the energy and I don't have the time to convince a woman that she should be. No, because once you act sideways, I get turned off by that. And I've always been like that since I was a child, young or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So some men, they take it as a challenge and think that the bitch is playing hard to get or whatever. Nah, because if a bitch is really into you, she ain't going to play hard to get. It's going to be easy to get. Trust me. Pedro on this motherfucker. Let me see. Pedro New Era trying to be stepdaddy and playing house. Lying to her will get your car key, windows busted, let alone get blasted in the store. Yeah, get blasted on in the store. Great cases. These things come about. Motherfucker lying. I told him no, or I wasn't into him, and he convinced me, or he did. Hey man, trust me, man. All type of shit can go on, man. And they got actual laws out there, fellas, that's protecting women against like psychological abuse or whatever the case may be. Because they got bitches running up in there saying that he coerced me, he convinced me by you know what I'm saying, telling your game, basically running game or whatever. But this ain't really running game, fellas. It's really lying. But the women gonna label this game, but it's really lying. And dudes get in trouble like that, fellas. You look up, Everything is taken from you. You know what I'm saying? You in prison, jail, you in one of these motherfucking, sexual camps. And I did time, fellas, trust me. I seen so many guys come in and joint, come in prison or whatever, lying, knowing they got one of those cases, you feel me, but come in acting like they just put a body down, they just sold dope. They probably hit a motherfucker over the head and took their shit, robbing. They coming in off some other shit instead of what they really in there on. Then you look up, they getting their number called. They going to that Farmington Correctional Center. And in Missouri, Farmington is one of them sex camps, fellas. That mean you touching shit or you forcefully taking, one of them, and they get sent off. Motherfucker look up, damn, this nigga, he ain't got one of them cases. It's the only way you can go to that kind of camp, that prison. You get what I'm saying? So I've seen these things, you know what I'm saying? And the majority time, fellas, yeah, you got your weirdos. You do. We're not going discredit and say that the weirdos, ain't there yet. They there. You know what I'm saying? They definitely there. They take it from women. They go as far as doing that type of shit. That's there, fellas. But a lot of times, fellas, a lot of these guys don't pay attention to the game, and that's how they get caught. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay attention to the woman not being into them, or they ain't paying attention to how the woman, when the bitch tell you, I want to take it slow, and then you sit up there and roll with the bitch's punches. Yeah, she said she want to take it slow, so let me go ahead and invite her over with a drink, and knowing you want to fuck, knowing you want to break it off, knowing you want to get it in, right? But you invite her over anyway. Bitch that told you on the text, on the phone, she ain't trying to do nothing. You invite her over, have a few drinks or whatever. The bitch, that's my cue. It's time to go. Now he ain't trying to let the bitch leave. It's, damn, what you mean you waste my time? And it comes into some shit to where she looking like, okay, look, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to beef with this dude. I don't want to fight with him. He has been cool. He has came off respectful. He has been, been riding with me or whatever. So I guess I can give him a little something. And then she'd do it and fuck around and regret doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because she was in a situation where she's caught up in your house. She's scared. She's a woman. And you got women out here that's really, they timid to that degree, fellas, to where they all they gotta do is yell and scream and get out and run with it. But they're not gonna do that. They'd rather just go out their way so they won't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And no one's to blame for that, fellas. That's how she is. That's how she feels, fellas. And there's laws that protect her for that. So you wants to be on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You wanna know what's going on. You wanna see what's happening in these texts on a conversation. I don't want to take, look, baby, look, I ain't even taking this long. You know what I want to do. So you got my number. Hit me up. We can make that happen. Hell, she may not hit you up, fella. So what? Just get the hell out of here. Bye. I would rather for you to go than stay around and leave me on and play games. And I'm accepting this shit. Catching the blue balls, nigga know you want to bust. And now you in your bag, you in your energy about that. Now you in your feelings. And that can result to shit like this. You get what I'm saying, fellas? So you wants to pay attention to what's happening, what's going on. And a lot of guys have got locked up behind that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Have got locked up due to what I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all at the PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat. Hit me on Rumble. Can't see the red pill out of the bunk on Rumble. Give me a Patreon just as well. Get at me on that Patreon, fellas. All the tiers are open. Also, fellas, hit the the Cash App, the membership, the PayPal. Everything's there, man. Show love, man. You dig? Larry Winters in this motherfucker. I ain't seen Larry Winters in a second. Shouts out to the homie Larry Winters, man. Show him some love, y'all. KC, what up, bro? Spitting that good game, bro. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. I'm trying to keep my men, my guys and my young men's out here, man, to be on their toes and shit, so they won't be out here, crashing out, thinking that it's cool to be touchy, Philly, and thinking that it's cool to barricade a bitch in when she ready to go and she don't want to fuck with you because you mad, you and your feelings, you bought bottles, you got blunts, you got all this shit, bitch that came over, you to talk freaky to the bitch or whatever, you just said all these things. She'd probably talk freaky back, but then she came over and whatever, and she, had you in the mind frame of thinking, hey, I want to make it happen, but she came over, switched up, changed her mind. And guys, a lot of men are not ready for that. And they put themselves in a situation where they're, and look up the next morning, you tipsy, you thinking you gonna sleep this shit off and everything like it's a bad dream. You wake up, the motherfuckers at your door. And they get 6 and 7 in the morning. Boom, 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 beating on your shit. Yeah, this officer's a detective. You what the fuck? You damn, you get up, nigga staggering, nigga, got the woozy brain, nigga don't even know what the fuck. They got the motherfucking about 30 cops out in this motherfucker. Nigga, they coming with SWAT. They ready to take you. Like, what the fuck this happened? Yeah. And the bitch, you didn't think that was, you know what I'm saying, that was that deep. You didn't think it was that important. You didn't think that was that aggressive the way you came. You didn't think that it warranted this much attention. Yes, fellas, that's all you got to do. That's why it's best, fellas, to fuck with bitches that are highly into you. Fuck with bitches that are into you, fellas. So fuck with bitches that show you that interest. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up on that and build up off that. Other than that, fellas, if you dealing with iffy type bitches, what they say to Migos, wishy-washy, and all that type of shit, yeah, shouts out to that word, wishy-washy, because they definitely can be like that. But if you dealing with bitches just like that, you don't want to fuck with them, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Because it can result, don't always look at it like, oh, this bitch can be ghosty. She be ghosting on a motherfucker. This bitch she ain't consistent. She all over the motherfucking place, you know. No, you know, you don't want to look at, even though those avenues you want to explore and look at and everything, you know what I'm saying? But you really want to look at, she's not into the sex like that. So it's a chance I might have to convince or do a little bit of seduce. And I don't want to really use the word seducing because seduces is a whole nother level. That means seducing only works, fellas, if the interest is there. It may not be too high, but it's there though. So if it's there, you ain't really got to worry about this. She wanted to give it to you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, probably said a few things, or she probably, you know, seen you somewhere, you smell good or whatever. You know, and these things can spark her attention to want to, you know, get the pipe. But I'm talking about convincing chicks, you know what I'm saying, or lying to them, telling them how much you love them, how much you want to be there for them, do all this shit, fellas. And then don't come through with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Saying all this shit to the bitch, making her feel good. You been talking to her like a sucker 2 or 3 weeks. I want to get to know you a little bit more. You all right, baby? Yeah, we can get to know each other, you know. Talking to the bitch, texting her, good morning, good evening, how your day? You know, this has been going on for a couple of weeks. Then y'all finally link up, meet up and shit. You blast her all the way out and shit. She hit you up. So when she leave that motherfucking house, hey, it was nice meeting you in it. The sex was good and this and that. Can we meet up tomorrow for lunch? And crickets. You ain't saying shit. It hit you up the next day. I hit you yesterday. And Holly, you ain't saying nothing. Crickets. You ain't saying nothing. You ghost a bitch basically. So, oh, this nigga got me fucked. Who the fuck he think I am? This bitch is gonna come and fuck me and do this. Yeah, I got something for him. Know your address, you know your name. All type. These things can happen, fellas. And you look up, these motherfuckers knocking on your door, or they banging, they coming in the parking lot of your job. All type of this shit. I'm telling you, fellas, you wants to be on your toes. That's why you got to keep it real with them, fellas, and sought after those who's looking to fuck with you. You already know what it is, man. Shouts out to the homie Pedro, Larry Winters, man. What's good with y'all, man? So I want to, you know, come up in here and talk to you guys, you know, about that. I didn't want to stay too long. Just wanted to come in and chop it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Spit game where it need to be spit at. You know what I'm saying? And this is, like I said, it's definitely for the young man. I done the consultation for, and a lot of you young men out there, and a lot of you grown men out there, because you got men out there that's grown, fellas, you'll think that'll be on that shit, fellas. I'm telling you, man, fellas, listen. From the hood, man. You know, and we know how it is in the hood. We know how it is, fella. A lot of shit don't get reported. A lot of shit don't get put out there. I done seen guys get tipsy, drunk, hold a bitch. I done seen shit like that. Like, oh, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? No game having motherfuckers, man. And you know, I mean, going to prison, seeing guys coming in and out that motherfucker with those kind of cases, you know what I'm saying? Manipulating and deceiving bitches and shit, you know what I'm saying? Having them think one thing, and then you look up, it ain't all what it's cracked to be. And now she's putting the case on you, and now she's painting you out to be this bad person, slandering you all on social media and doing, I mean, you know, just trying to basically eradicate you and end you. And that's all because your shit was weak. Your game was weak. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for that shit, man. And be like I said, fellas, be highly into those who are highly into you, and you can avoid this shit. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, membership, but fuck with me on Rumble. Casey the Red Pill Alpha the Bunk on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. You know, I think I was looking over at my shit over there, but hold up. I think I'm gonna add that shit in real quick. Let me see. Share screen. Share screen. Let me see something, fellas. Yeah, I'm gonna share screen real quick. Let me jump over here. Trying to see what I had at. Let me open this motherfucker up. Let me see. Yeah, this my phone and my apps and shit, fellas. Look, so many bitches out here, man. I got it's my Orbis, my banking shit. Got the Bumble, nigga, the Black Gentry. These all apps, nigga, with hoes, nigga. Let me see. Facebook dating. Let me see, Lit Up. This shit right here called Lit Up. I be switching up on these motherfuckers and shit. See these motherfuckers and shit. Let me see. Pop this motherfucker off. I think this is the one right here. On your devices. Hold up. Next to my motherfucking phone and shit. See the bitch. Let me see. I was a Gentry. No, it ain't this one. No, it is this one. I think it is this one. Let me see. It's down here. You see, bitches. What she say? Can we care to talk to more? Let me see. Care to chat? Nah, this bitch said care to chat. Let me see. Left that bitch on red. How does shit pull up? Oh, it ain't pulling up. I don't get it. Hold up, fellas. Hold up. Let me see something. That's weird. It's coming. And this is off my phone. I told this bitch, okay, send the address. She was faking. She got up out of there. I'm trying to see this. I'm trying to see something else on this motherfucker. Who that? Damn, this shit came back down, fellas. Hold up real quick. Nah, let me pop this out of my shit. Let me see Black Gentry. Let me pop this one real quick. This motherfucker open. Hell no. This bitch. So look at my apps section. Let me see. Where that motherfucker go? Say go bitch here. So my highs. This bitch just hit me up at home. Let me go over here real quick, fellas. This bitch. It won't pop up. I don't get why it won't pop up. Like I'm pushing on it, but it won't pop up. That's weird. That's weird, bro. I don't know why I won't open this motherfucker up, man. Hold up, let me see. I gotta acknowledge the chat real quick. Pay for the New Era Music. I seen that before. Cops coming in my neighborhood, banging on the door, like you said. This is Officer such and such. We are here for your arrest. Got his ass in his boxers and back out the car. Yeah, his briefs and all that shit. Hell yeah, nigga ain't got no problem with that shit, nigga. I'd have been taken to jail, nigga. I was booted up in the spot, nigga. Shit, me and the bitch was laid up. I'm in the hotel room and shit with this bitch. They booted up in that motherfucker. I had warrants and shit. I was what? I was young, bro. 18, 17, something. I'll say I was 18 years old, nigga. Laid up with the bitch, nigga. drunk and high and shit, nigga, asshole naked, nigga, to where they had to put on my boxers and shit to come out. Nigga, these motherfuckers had my boxers on backwards and everything taking me out. Nigga, I was pissed off like a motherfucker, nigga. Yeah, they do that shit. Player B in this motherfucker, y'all. Casey, what's good, bro? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you too, Player B. Shouts out to the homie Player B, y'all. Show him some love. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Show Player B that love. You dig? Show us that love, man. Shouts out to the homie, man. Damn, I don't know. I got to get to learn how to work this, fellas. Then I'm going to, let me see. Let me take this off. Once I get to learn how to Player B, he said, what's up, player? Casey, Pedro said, what's up, Player B? Yeah, we in this motherfucker, y'all. Yeah, once I get to learning how to really work it, fellas, I'm going to open it up and show y'all the game and shit in the apps and shit. I don't know how to, because I was just learning how to connect them over through the phone. That's how I'm learning this shit. So now I got to go and learn how to open the apps and get that shit going. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get that popping, though, man. You dig and see what's cracking with that shit. But shouts out to Pedro, man. Like I was saying, man, I was coming by here and showing you guys love and shit, speaking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be in here too long. But shouts out to Player B, Pedro, and Larry Winters, man, for coming up in here showing me love, man, like y'all always do, man. But stay tuned for tomorrow, fellas. It's gonna be another show, fellas. We're gonna come with more live and direct and correct with more game. Y'all already know what it is, man. And we're gonna keep that popping. But until next time, fellas, I gotta get up out of here. Holla. And stay safe, man. Also, have a happy New Year's, because they New Year's. I know motherfuckers ain't done drinking and smoking and kicking it. Do your thing, man, and get home safe. Holla.